In early 1917, World War I was slowly bleeding Europe dry. Millions were already dead. Entire cities had been emptied, and the front lines, carved deep into the soil of Europe, barely moved at all. For most people, the war felt endless. And across the Atlantic, the United States was still watching from a distance, neutral, undecided, careful. Then, far from the trenches and the artillery fire, a single decision, made in silence, changed the course of the war forever. Not a battle, not a general, but a message. By 1917, Germany was running out of time. The war had become a brutal stalemate. Food shortages were growing. Public morale was collapsing. German leaders understood one uncomfortable truth. If the United States entered the war, Germany would almost certainly lose. American industry, manpower, and resources would tip the balance beyond recovery. So Germany needed to act before that happened. They needed a distraction, and they needed it fast. Germany's foreign minister, Arthur Zimmermann, approved a secret and desperate plan. If the United States joined the war against Germany, Germany would encourage Mexico to attack the US instead. In return, Germany promised Mexico financial support, weapons, and the return of territories lost decades earlier. Texas, Arizona, New Mexico. It was a bold gamble. The plan was written down, encrypted using Germany's most secure diplomatic code, and sent across the Atlantic. German officials were confident. They believed the message was invisible. They were wrong. At the same time, in London, a small and secretive group of British intelligence officers was waiting. They worked inside an unremarkable building, in a department known only as Room 40. Their job wasn't to fight wars, it was to listen, to observe, and to intercept what others believed was hidden. When the German telegram passed through British-controlled communication cables, Room 40 captured it. They began decoding it, and soon they realized what they were holding: proof of a direct threat against the United States. But this created a new problem. If Britain revealed the telegram immediately, Germany would know its codes were broken. Germany would change them, and Britain would lose one of its greatest advantages. So the British faced a critical choice: reveal the truth now, or wait. They chose patience. British intelligence constructed a careful cover story. They made it appear as though the telegram had been intercepted through other means. They delayed. They calculated. They waited for the right moment. Only then did they hand the decoded message to the American government. The timing was perfect, the evidence was undeniable, and the reaction was explosive. When the American public learned of the telegram, outrage spread across the country. Germany wasn't just fighting a distant war in Europe, it was actively plotting against the United States. Public opinion shifted almost overnight, and in April 1917, the United States declared war on Germany. Fresh troops crossed the Atlantic. Factories shifted into full production. The balance of power changed. Germany's gamble had failed. The Zimmermann telegram didn't kill a single soldier. But it changed the fate of millions. It proved that in modern warfare, information could be more powerful than weapons. And that sometimes the most important victories happen far from the battlefield, in quiet rooms, through careful timing, and through one decisive choice. World War I was not decided by a single battle. It was decided by moments like this, when someone chose not just how to act, but when.